Once upon a time, feudalism was the hottest trend, rivaled only by the plague. So imagine a pyramid. Not the Egyptian kind, but one that represents society. At the top, you have the almighty ruler, usually a king or queen. They claimed divine right to justify their rule, and everybody said, okay, sure, sounds legit. To keep the kingdom running smoothly, the king needed to delegate tasks. So he divided up the land into smaller chunks called fiefs. To help manage the kingdom and protect it from enemies, the ruler would give parts of the land to powerful nobles, who were like the king's important friends. The lords who received land from the monarch often had more than they could manage themselves, and in different parts of the country, they had to protect the kingdom and the people living on their land. To do this, they needed knights. So, the lords would find brave warriors and offer them smaller pieces of land. These warriors became the vassals of the lords. In return for the land, the vassals had to promise to be loyal to the lord and provide military help whenever needed. Next up were the peasants, the unsung heroes of feudalism. These hardworking folks toiled day in and day out, slaving away in the fields, only to hand over most of their crops to the nobles as rent. So feudalism was a delicate dance of obligations and privileges. The nobles protected the peasants from outside invaders because barbarian hordes were the medieval version of telemarketers. Oh, the beauty of vassalage! Moreover, the church was deeply entwined in this feudal web, claiming divine right and blessing the whole circus. In return, the nobles generously donated a portion of their stolen goods to the church, ensuring that even the afterlife was monetized. The beauty of feudalism was the undeniable lack of social mobility. If you were born into nobility, congratulations! You hit the jackpot without lifting a finger. But if you were a lowly peasant, well, tough luck. Your fate was sealed from the moment you took your first breath. Clearly, it was more complicated than this, but this is the basic pyramid that we learn at school. In conclusion, feudalism was a rather peculiar time in history when the rich got richer, the poor got poorer, and everyone else just went along with it. Thankfully, the world eventually moved on from this rather peculiar system, and today we have more modern ways of organizing society. If you're enjoying what you see, subscribing is the best way to show your support. Your thumbs up means the world to us and motivates us to create more content like this.